After all these years, we never talked about it. Why I brought you back. Why you were chosen. The truth is, I didn't know then. It was just a feeling. But I know now. After all we've seen, all we've lost.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Might be our last. So I'm asking you one last time to rise.
And they make such good trailers, man.
This is a momentous time in Destiny history. We've been building to this moment for the last 10 years.
The final shape is the conclusion to that journey. This is
seeing the fucking old school tower like that was fucking crazy.
That was the tower.
Yeah, that first shot.
When they go through and land for the first time, that's the old tower.
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different things. It needs to pay off this epic confrontation with the Witness that we've been setting up for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies in the Vanguard. It has to be this place that like makes you feel nostalgic for the entire journey you've been on.
When we were resurrected by ghosts at the very beginning of this story, we didn't know why, but it was for this. The Traveler is asking us for help. And it's our responsibility to protect every living thing in the universe from what the Witness intends to do.
Motherfuckers asking for help, but try to resurrect the Hive.
When we first start the final shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Inside is the pale heart of the Traveler. That is the stage for our showdown with the Witness.
The Witness has the darkness. It has always had a connection to it. The pale heart of the Traveler is what it's trying to use to gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
The Witness looks around and sees a lack of purpose, no meaning. It wants to fix all that. So it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
If we're going to defeat the Witness, it's going to take everyone. Failure is not an option.
We're gonna need the Vanguard, all of our allies, and all the Guardians to rally together and be brave in the face of Oblivion.
That's the tower, the old school
shape,
tower, dummy.
We're going to
Looks like right as you walk into the portal.
On the grandest scale. But what I find really interesting is that it's also a very personal journey, where we deepen our relationships with these characters that we've known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our ghost, get to reconnect with Cade 6. So, like, while there's this great conflict and everything going on around us and stakes of just unimaginable heights, it's still at the end a story told around campfires by a bunch of companions who have been fighting together for hundreds of years.
In the final shape, we're going through the portal that the Witness has opened up to confront it and stop the final shape. Inside the Traveler is this infinite, vast, unknowable, and we're landing on the Pale Heart, which is a fraction of really what is inside the Traveler.
The Pale Heart is weird. It's a little strange, it makes you feel a bit uncomfortable, and it is also just so cool and artistic in the best way.
The Witness entered well ahead of any Guardians, and so it's had time to kind of shape what's there. When our Guardian enters, the rest of the Pale Heart starts getting shaped also around what we've experienced.
Or used assets.
The Traveler recreating the world in front of you as it saw on your journey.
Assets collage.
One of the most memorable locales from Destiny's past is the D1 Tower. It's really a labor of love from the Destiny team. The final shape means so much to everyone who's building it, and I think players are really going to be able to see that.
The Pale Heart is our very first linear destination that we've ever done. I would love it if players felt that they began
Say linear
their
destination?
journey in a place of safety and feel it escalate in danger, in surrealness, because there is this beautiful evolution of the space.
They see things that are more and more wrong as they begin to go towards the Witness's monolith. It's kind of this omnipresent, foreboding thing off in the distance.
The weirdest things happen as you get closer to the monolith in the form of reshaping. Kind of like deconstructing things and putting them back together just wrong.
The sense of scale you get.
I really hope these areas aren't just nostalgia baiting.
Jumping on these reshaped cuboids of Earth.
It looks like it doesn't look like.
Yeah, for the most part, they look like this. It
Like
looks
there
like
will be parts that will be like old.
There'll be some parts that are familiar, but it's not gonna be the main.
Yeah.
It just looks like as you get closer to the Witness, it like gets more and more.
We're like fucked.
Yeah.
There's a lot of giant.
One of the things that we
Hey,
really
yeah.
try to also capture is that the Witness keeps throwing everything it has at you. And so you're going to fight these new enemies, the Subjugators.
Subjugators are the new unit you're going to be facing in the final shape. They have an enhanced power set. They're performing stasis powers and strand powers to face the Guardian, while in support of all the other enemies you're fighting too.
They bring something entirely new to the battlefield, which is kind of this.
I can't wait to get suspended, bro.
I know. Or frozen. Suspended and then frozen.
Throwing crystals at you, freezing you in
That's a
place,
weird gun.
tangling you up.
We're focusing you on the campaign and only the campaign. It's the most important thing in the universe.
I wonder why they're saying that now.
You have to stop the final shape from happening.
And for that, we do need the help with our allies. And so we're going to make sure that the core Vanguard team gets back together. Zavala and Ikora and Cade.
The Arbiter, let's
The
go.
campaign is just the start of the Pale Heart. After you've reached the monolith and finished the campaign, we open up the entire destination, and so the entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
The campaign in the final shape
They said
doesn't
open up the
really
rest of the
end with
destination.
the
I wonder if
final
it will
mission.
kind of be like
The
a
raids are
Forsaken
where
style
you defeat,
thing.
like the big bosses. So it's only natural that when you are going to confront the Witness, you're going to do that in the raid. But that might not be enough. This is a moment where we need to rally all Guardians to be able to overcome the final shape and the Witness.
Everybody's getting
It almost
baited.
looked like
'cause
light
this-
upgrades rather than a new
We are
subclass.
inside the Traveler, very close to this energy. This allows us to have new supers, Arc, Solar, Void.
We want to create something that turns you into an offensive powerhouse
but also
say new
can
supers?
benefit your allies.
Yeah,
and
that looks like
support
light
So-
subclass upgrades.
this thread
So no
of
new darkness
team
subclass
play
then, most
and
likely.
working with your friends to overcome the odds.
Cringe.
Arc throwing knife.
The Warlock Super is this ultimate expression of solar energy.
No
Fucking
fucking way we're getting
radiance.
Sun
This Solar
Singer.
Warlock Super
No
is a
way
callback
we're getting
to Radiance
fucking.
from D1.
Other than Golden Gun, this is the only other first-person super in Destiny right now. Your melee's like all these
It's
projectiles
just Sun
going
Singer.
off.
It's
Just
just
the amount
Sun
of
Singer. What the
projectiles,
fuck?
they almost being sentient as it searches around and then it hits a
Yeah,
character.
at least they
bounces
changed it a
off
little
of
bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least it seems kind of cool.
This is Sun
with this
Singer.
energy that you are also giving it
At least
to
give
your
a self
allies,
res.
allowing them to have their solar weapons.
No,
supercharged,
they can't, dude.
applying
You're
force
supercharging
already
allies'
fucking
solar
Solar
weapons.
Warlock aspect. When I cast my Rift, it is going to create this little solar soul that when it sees an enemy, it launches part of itself out and hits the enemy
This
and
is just Sun
explodes
Singer
and
2.0.
scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
So they
What
added
the fuck,
Solar
man?
Buddy finally.
Twilight Arsenal. It's
Blade attack,
a
heavy attack.
layered super.
This is the only ranged one-off offensive super for Titans in the game. The Titan jumps up into the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it, summons another one, looks at a different group of enemies, throws it. And
So
when
Silence
these
and
axes
Squall,
fly through
but
the
for
air, they
Titan.
stick into the ground, or an enemy do their void gravity thing where they suck a bunch of energy and enemies in and then explode. But that doesn't
You can
destroy
pick
the
it
axe.
up?
The axe
Okay,
sticks
that's
around.
kinda
Okay,
cool.
that's kind of
And
sick,
you and your
actually.
allies can go and pick
That's
up
pretty
that
cool. Those look
axe
like
and
new
start
animations.
wailing on enemies with it.
Well,
This
maybe
super
I saw
is
one.
insane
used,
to me.
The Void Titan aspect, I press and hold
So,
my grenade button
does each subclass
to
get a new
Well, I
super,
knew-
or is it?
Oh, what
into
the fuck?
shield. The more damage it takes, the more it charges up, and then
Oh, that's
I
gonna
can
be
release
so
that,
fucking
and it
annoying in
creates this
PvP.
blast that deals massive damage.
Yep.
So it's
That's
handheld
literally just
Supernova
handheld
3.0.
Supernova, but with the shield.
Arc is all about finding the shortest distance between 2 points. The hunter kind of rears back, takes this knife, and throws it across the world. and then
Okay.
is able to
That
burn
was
to
fucking
its
sick.
position,
That was
do this
sick.
flash that decimates anyone nearby.
One really
That's kinda
great
cool.
thing about that is not just you do it once, but you're able to do it 3 times, along with.
Oh,
devastating
okay, that's
attacks
pretty
each
fucking
time you do
cool.
it.
That's pretty sick.
The hunter has an
Damn,
aspect
Warlock's
where
got
we take our
shot.
staff,
Yeah, they
which
fucking did.
propels us upward.
This
It
is-
creates this burst.
Hunter
which
becomes
Hold on,
amplifies
what's this?
new
New
enemy
aspect they're
allies
saying?
near you.
It almost makes it feel like you're playing a fighting game, right? Like these combos that you're chaining together to do these different moves. It like takes that sandbox to the next level.
The more aspects we have, the more capable we are to do that.
It feels like you're like riding the lightning, you know? Like that instantaneous, like.
That was good, but I think it's more like.
Of course, they bring that guy back.
No.
I like
Because
it. I like it.
That was
So, the hunter got a new aspect that does a spin that buffs allies.
People on weapons went, I kind of want that. You're like, that is incredibly dope.
Are those the only new supers?
So we've got this opportunity to
I don't
bring
know.
back these iconic Destiny 1 weapons.
God, give us
Let's
bro.
go!
We have to talk about stuff
Ain't
in
no way.
The Red Death exotic pulse rifle.
and Dragon's Breath.
No way, bro.
Burn it all. In the final shape, we have
Bro,
weapons
that's
that
a waste of an
from
exotic
what
slot,
existing
man.
weapons Can be.
Really
Why?
bordering on
I
What's
can't
the
wait for it to
purpose?
just be
So, for example,
absolutely
we've got
broken.
a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily. We always liked the special ammo sidearms. This fires tiny, slow-moving rockets. They hit very hard, do a bit of AoE damage. They have a mixture of regular
So Drake's
weapon
Promise?
and rocket launcher stats. We're
Kind
also
of.
doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at enemies to healing your allies.
What?
I'm really excited to bring it to dungeons and keep my team alive, honestly.
Man, I can't wait for Tommy to run that, and I can never
Weapons
die.
team is always coming up with new ideas. We've got a ton of new cool
Alex,
stuff
you need to
coming
get
over
this
the
new
next few years.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd
Really
use it right.
wild ideas, which we're pretty excited about.
That sounds pretty cool, though.
Take a load off. You've got a lot to go. When did this stream start?
So, rip Lumina?
9 o'clock?
This place is only big enough for one
9 your
dashing
time.
hero type, and that's me. So, I'm back.
Someone said in the chat, finally it's
Hey, you
gone.
two, give me a sec.
Bro.
I was magnificent.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Get your rock off my map. Worst case scenario, you die.
Like, what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this
Good as
very...
Fuck you.
There's only one answer.
Should have been fucking Wrath, dude.
Whoop, who could have guessed?
Should have been fucking Wrath, man.
It should have been.
With the hive calling a god.
Well, we're feeling pretty hypey this season, so let's bring back fucking Crota.
Oh, they're bringing back the ornaments and stuff?
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, people are gonna be so fucking hyped for that, actually.
Yeah, that was the stuff for
The
what was
fucking,
it, Triumph,
yeah,
wasn't it?
actually, yeah, the set looks so fucking good.
Oh my god.
Is that Necrochasm?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Wolf Rise.